Hi, I'm Ben Murdoch, the Songwriter Coach, and welcome to day 12 of my 14-day lyric writing challenge, keeping us songwriters creating during isolation. So over the last couple of days, you've been working really hard at writing rhymes, and you've got through quite a lot. So today I wanted to do something absolutely different, completely different. Kind of like a palate cleanser after all the heaviness of the last couple of days. So just to shake it up a bit, we're going to look at something called rhetoric. So when writing, there are loads of literary devices we can choose to use. Things like metaphor, simile, imagery. They're all called literary devices, and of course they're all talked about quite a lot. But what aren't talked about a whole lot are rhetorical devices. Have you heard of them before? If not, let's look at them right now. First, let's look at the word rhetoric. Rhetoric is the art of effective or persuasive speaking or writing. Politicians are all over this, forever trying to persuade us of something or other by using rhetoric to help compose their speeches. And so are companies with their slogans. Why? Because it works. So the use of rhetorical devices is a great way to craft effective and persuasive lyrics. So let's dive straight in and look at a really simple and brilliant rhetorical device. It's called Anaphora. So Anaphora is the use of the same word or words at the beginning of successive lines. We're going to look at a song now, the song Every Breath You Take by The Police, to see it in action. Every breath you take, every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you. So the word every begins all of the first four lines of this verse. It has the effect of making you really listen, drawing you in like a hook. Another example, who remembers Winston Churchill's historic "We will fight them, or we shall fight them on the beaches" speech? Okay, if you said yes, what do you remember of it? Now, of course, I wasn't around to hear it at the time, but it's been played over and over again throughout the years and discussed a lot. And for me, I only remember some of the lines which began, "We shall," and nothing else. "We shall go on to the end. We shall fight them on the beaches. We shall never surrender." That's really all I can remember of what was quite a long speech. So this is Churchill using the rhetorical device of anaphora. It was persuasive and effective, a confident rallying cry which went down in history as one of the most brilliant speeches. He delivered loads of information in his speech, but what he wanted the nation to take away, to really grasp hold of, he packaged up using the rhetorical device of anaphora. It's the same with the Police's Every Breath You Take. Sting's getting across this rather obsessive and, to be frank, slightly creepy attitude that he has to the subject. He's used anaphora to list the things he's going to watch, and he sort of stalks this person doing it. It's creepy. It's not the sweet love song that you first think it is when you first listen to it. And all through the song, he uses this rhetorical device of anaphora to keep adding to the list. I love this song for how it uses this device so much and so well. Now, Ed Sheeran also uses it in Castle on the Hill, in the bridge, when he lists what his old friends are getting up to now. One friend left to sell clothes. One works down by the coast. One had 2 kids but lives alone. One's brother overdosed. One's already on his second wife. One's just barely getting by. But these people raised me and I can't wait to go home. Anaphora is great for listing things, but also making something really stand out. This section of Ed Sheeran's song always brings the story to life, as it's talking about real people and using a single rhetorical device to join all that information together. It's really clever, really nice. You may have noticed that both the Sting song and the Ed Sheeran song use the same pattern. They break away from using anaphora on the last line. So their lines went anaphora, 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 and then the last line was used as a kind of summing up or resolving statement, using a different word at the beginning, thereby breaking this anaphoric pattern. Ed Sheeran says that these friends raised him and he can't wait to get home to them. He uses the last line to get across that no matter who he is, he'll always consider his old friends as family and want to see them no matter what. Not so for Sting. Well, he does want to see her, but in a totally different way. His last line is right off the front page of a thriller novel, "I'll be watching you." But the point is, both songs use anaphora to effectively persuade us of the importance of the information that they're conveying. Now, because of how anaphora structures itself in this repeating pattern, we're also likely to remember it. And that's something that we lyricists are keen to get across in our writing: memorability. So today's challenge is to write some lines using anaphora. What I want you to do is write between 5 and 10 4-line verses or choruses, each being different from the next. So You're not writing 5 to 10 stanzas of the same song. Got it? You could choose to make every line start with the same word or words, or you might want to use the same technique that Sting and Ed Sheeran did and break away from that pattern with the last line being different. It's totally up to you. So you can start from scratch if you want with new ideas, or you might find that looking back over your work, there are things in there that you want to start with and you want to use, and you want to put them as the first words of the lines. Okay, so over to you now to write 5 to 10 four-liners. Have a bit of fun with this. It's good fun. Good luck. And if you're enjoying this 14-day challenge, then please don't forget to hit like and share too if you can. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified when I release new videos. Last of all, stay in, stay safe, and keep writing great songs. I'll see you all back here tomorrow for day 13.